Hi and welcome to RC Kicks. On today's show, well, we've got something a bit different for you, and unfortunately it's a little bit sad. A massive RC collector has passed away at the young age of 58, and his name was Larry Zabolotny. Sorry if I destroyed your surname. Unfortunately, he passed away at 58 years of age, and he's left his family a massive collection of RC kits, new in box and built kits. Now, Larry has been collecting kits since he was 15, 16 years old, so his collection is probably one of the biggest in the world. This is a massive task to redistribute all these RC kits and cars to fans like you. And that's why Ben reached out from ZBS Auctioneers for me to try and push to you the information so you can go check out some of the kits that are available. And there is a lot of kits. Larry, he used to have all his friends come over and they used to race. He was a big VW fan, so he had large numbers of VW cars that he used to have racing competitions with, which is fantastic. Now I'm lucky enough to have some footage of Ben talking to his daughter Crystal, and she was a big King Cab fan back in the day, and obviously this was something that made its way through the whole family. So I'm going to cut away now to Ben talking to Crystal.
And this time we have Crystal Zabolotny, Larry's daughter, with us. And Crystal, this was your dad's collection, and I know it's near and dear to your heart, but you've decided that it's time to let it go and sell it. But could you tell us a little bit about how long your dad collected and what some of his favorite cars were?
Yeah, so when he passed away, he was 58. Pretty much he had been collecting since the first one came out, so he was about 15, 16.
Wow.
So he had some of the very first ones, and I know part of his collection has some of those.
Yep.
Some of his favorite ones were, he really liked the Racing Buggy Sand Scorcher. That was one of his favorites, so we have quite a few of them.
Yeah, we have some original ones and then some of the newer models, the re-releases, and yeah.
He'd like to have at least one of everything, but if he could have more, he tried to get as many as he could.
Okay. Wow, that's really cool. And we have a lot of kits here that aren't assembled yet, but then he assembled quite a few. Did he assemble all those himself?
He did. He would he would go online and he would look for the parts. He would go all over the United States and he would go to hobby shops.
Wow.
And so he would collect as many parts as he could. So that's what he did in the wintertime, is he would sit there all hours of the night putting these kits together.
We're down here in the shop where Larry had his racetrack, and we're with Crystal again. Here you can see many, many cars that Larry assembled. And Crystal, could you just tell us a little bit about his racetrack? How long did he have the racetrack in here?
I was, let's see, probably about, I don't know, I'd say 25 years. He just painted the floor, and we had a little timer, and we'd get people, and it would be a whole weekend deal. We'd get people from all over North Dakota that were his friends, and we'd do it all weekend.
Wow, that's cool. Did you have different groups?
Different classes?
Okay.
Oh yeah, they had different classes, and everybody had their favorite class. And
Did your dad assemble all of these cars that we see here today?
he did every single one of these, and I know for a fact, because growing up, I'm the one that had to take the bodies off and wash all the dust off of them and dry them by hand. So
Wow.
yeah, he was very meticulous.
And here we have a couple Wild Willies. You said before that he really enjoyed those. Do you see any others that stick out to you that he was very fond of?
Oh yeah, the Volkswagen Bugs were over there. They were some of his favorite. They always made sure they had a class of Volkswagen Bugs.
Okay, and then we have some new Beetles up here too. Yeah, here's something that's really cool. This is the 30th anniversary edition of the Porsche 934 RSR. And there's a few that are still in kits upstairs, but this one he did get most of the way put together there. Still needs a motor, but he really did a meticulous job. You could see that he was very meticulous going through those and making sure what was there and what was not.
Yep,
And
it
even
was-
if the blister packs weren't still in
Correct,
it.
yeah. He was very diligent about making sure all the parts were in there. That was his hobby. That was his dream, was to open up a hobby shop and to sell all these kits.
Is there anything you would like to tell the world about your dad's collection and the auction that we have coming up?
I know that it's a really rare collection. It's really sad to see it go, but my dad would definitely be happy to know that the community, the race world, is looking forward to it.
Here we have one of the original Wild Willies. It is still sealed. That is a really nice piece there.
As you buy these, remember when you're buying them online, if you need them shipped, we'll do everything we can to ship them to you. The shipping will be at your cost. And whatever it is, we've had people talking to us, Ben, from
Australia, Switzerland, all over the world.
Ben, what do we got here?
Here, some items of interest. We have this Porsche Turbo RSR. It's a 934 Black Edition. That's pretty collectible. This one has been opened, but it's pretty much all there, I do believe. You can see, here's the parts packages there. They're still there. We've got another one down towards the bottom that is factory sealed. So just when you're going through the catalog, just be sure to make sure that you're on the right one that you're looking for. That's one of the first, if not the first, RC motorcycles there ever was, and that's still
But
in the
notice the
box.
condition of the box.
Yep. Here, we can open this one up.
We want everybody to be happy with what they buy. Buy what you want and want what you buy.
There you go, folks. Okay, well, we've got a whole lot more
Yep.
out here, so we're moving along. Larry did collect, as Gil was saying, and as you can see. To my left over here, you can see towards the bottom we have semi-trucks. There's
Ben, how
several
many
of them.
lot of vehicles and cars and trucks in all? Were we looking at 500 and some, if I
Yep.
remember right?
Of the ones that are still in boxes that we're going to be selling Saturday, March 26th, we have 557 lots. Most of them are individual pieces in a lot, but some of them are grouped together. A couple other items of interest here. We have a few Porsche 959s. Those are highly collectible. People are asking about them. You can see there's a few blister packs in this box itself, and then some other ones. There's the body. That's in really good condition. Okay, I'd just like to bring to your attention, here's a Porsche Turbo RSR Type 934. This is the 30th anniversary commemorative edition. And as you can see, this one is complete.
You're going to be buying as is, the way they come here.
And a couple of Porsche 956s down here. And folks, once again, I just direct you to the catalog at integrity.bid. You can also follow ZBS Auctioneers on Facebook. Keep track of our Facebook page. You can also sign up at integrity.bid for our email blasts.
Well, we have...
And we'll be sending out information once a week or bi-weekly, updating you on what's going to be happening.
Well, I think you could agree with me that Larry's collection was extensive. Yeah, I have never seen so many kits in a private collection, and if you would be interested in purchasing any of those kits, head over to the auction website. I'll put all the links in the description. You can click on them and go over there and then sign up and all that kind of stuff. Anyway, thanks very much. Please like and subscribe, and I hope you pick up something that you really enjoy.